So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's a new trading day. Today it's Thursday. It's July 22nd. And I'm really happy and grateful that you spend your precious lifetime with me and Admirals in this morning briefing show. My name is Markus Gabel. I'm your host with my lovely back, Anna in the back and moderator in the back. Thank you for opening the session. I hope you had a good day and lovely day. So welcome to everybody here in our Zoom session morning briefing show. Every morning, Monday, Friday, 8:30, right before the markets will open. And of course, we stream this show on YouTube as well. So if you watch it right now, or maybe later as a recording, they will find a button in your right corner. You can click on it so you can subscribe this Admirals YouTube channel so you will never miss an episode. And you can give us a like if you want, thumb up. Or if you want, there is a commentary field. You can leave your comment, whatever is in your mind, feel free. The same is also when you want to leave a comment right now. Chat is open. I can see it on YouTube, Hackbeth, Don, Dern, wonderful, Oliver, good morning, and on Zoom as well. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind and heart, because we can talk about almost everything. So now let me share my screen so we can start. Okay, so let me fix that I can see your comments. And of course, I can see your name. Great. Okay. Good morning. I can see the one or other new name here. Therefore, welcome here in this morning briefing show with me. This is a live trading webinar. We're talking about the DAX, Dow, oil, Euro USD, and gold, I guess, and a lot of other markets. So we have a kind of diversification. And this topic, diversification, is our main topic, education topic for this day. Okay, so first of all, that's the risk note. You know, we're talking about the markets. You are responsible for your own trading style. That's the broker we are working with. That's Admirals, a CFD and Forex broker with over 8,000 financial instruments. And we work with MT4 and MT5. And that's the contact. And that's me. That's not important. Here you can follow and you can send an email to livetrading@admiralmarkets.com. Or if you want, you can follow my personal social channels by Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or in our live trading room afterwards, the Twitch room, twitch.tv/DowHowTrader. And you can follow Admirals on Instagram too, name there, Admirals Global, with a lot of content there. So Barry, wonderful, good morning. Bapan, good morning. Nice to meet you here on YouTube as well. I love it to see you here. Barry, wonderful, good morning. So, you know, as a private trader, Marie, a new name. Okay, that's really cool. Marie, wonderful. Good morning here too. Okay, so you know, I'm Hackbeth. That's cool on both sides. Okay, that's great. Okay, fine. Keep a little bit. Marie-Louise. Great. That's cool. So, you know, as a private trader, we don't have influence to the market, as we cannot affect the market on the right side of the chart. We are not big enough. Our accounts are not big enough. We are not important enough to influence the price. So therefore, we have to follow any rules. Mike, good morning. Adrias, good morning. So that means we have to follow our rules. So now you can follow any rules, whatever you want or whatever is in your mind. I decided years ago by my own education with my mentors, they taught me to follow the oldest approach in market ever. And this is the Dow approach, an approach which had a back test 142 years in the back, which means it's a business principle we're buying cheap and selling expensive. And if you are honest with yourself, you know this is the only way you can make money in your normal life, in your business life, and the same here in trading. Because in trading, in stocks or in whatever we are doing here in trading, we are working with prices. And you only can make money when you buy cheap and sell expensive, or if in market we can go short too, which means short means we sell something. So if you, and then you can sell something and you can buy it back cheaper, then you can make money also. So, and therefore we have a high probability that the price will come from cheap to expensive, almost 80%, between 70 and 80%. Therefore, we have those rules. Valid trend is needed, a young trend out of the correction called accumulation phase. And rule number 2 and 3 is regarding to a cheap price. And then because we cannot influence the price, we need a bit of visuality and a whistle sign. And this is a Heikin-Ashi balance candle, or maybe a changing of the color in Heikin-Ashi. Then you can see that the price turns into this accumulation phase, and seemingly or apparently the price is going up or down again. So, and let's go to our DAX trade, by the way. And I can see your questions here. Give me a bit time to answer your questions. So let's start with our DAX trade. And you know, the entry in DAX trade were yesterday, because there was the balance candle here and entry there, first target here. And now the trend is still running, which means the stop loss actually is there. So which means you have a safe trade. And as you know, by the way, first target or last target is our point of control. Actually, it's 15,774 euros by one future contract. So we have to realize that we have interesting upcoming events today, guys. So the most important topic today is the ECB interest rate announcement at 1:45 German time PM. And yeah, the forecast is that they will leave the rate at 0, but we have at 2:30, we have press conference of Mrs. Lagarde, and they will have something to tell us, and then maybe this can bring a bit movement into the market. So therefore, about everything what is regarding to euro today, I'm standing on the sideline until the press conference is over and the market, the first reactions of the market, which is based on algorithm and quick traders. So until that, I'm standing on the sideline, and I will come back to euro latest or earliest this afternoon, 3 or 3:30, when the US markets will open and they influence the price too. And then let's see what happened in euro, but wait for it, because we have, this is one for us as traders, as private traders and swing traders, is the interest rate of every New Zealand dollar, British pound, dollar, Australian dollar, euro, British pound, the most important topics for us. So stand on the sideline, please. That's the best advice I can give you in this case. Okay, so let's see if you are not in DAX 10 minutes. So the trend is too old, as you can see. Actually, there is for the moment nothing to do. So let's go to the Dow Jones in hourly chart. Unfortunately, there was not really an entry for us. The only possibility were here, because there was a balance candle, but that was right before the markets open. So in a look back, you could say, oh, that was a perfect entry. But unfortunately, guys, we are living on the right side of the chart, and there you have to make a decision. So, and now the trend is still running, and we are coming up in the unfair price zone, in the upper green zone. And you know, maybe the market will test the record high, all-time high, 35,000, around 80 again. So Be careful with that. Don't jump into the market, still sticking to the rules. Yes, and as I said, Euro US dollar. So we made a profitable trade yesterday because we went into here. We are speculating about our probability that we reach the last point two. We did. So I trailed my stop into profit. We did it again, and it was a profitable trade. So, and now actually, first of all, we realized in hourly chart, point of control is up at 2179. So we have a lot of space to go up to the point of control, but interest rate decision today, guys. Therefore, that's the current trend right now. Move, correction, and now actually we have a valid trend. Move. And we are, or were, in the correction right now. We have to measure if we fulfill rule number 3, a healthy correction, and you see, nope, no close below 38%, not with a spike and not with a close. So really, really risky today. Stand on the sideline until the news are over this afternoon, and then we can analyze the chart. We will do this afternoon in our live trading room in the Twitch room. Gold also, you see, we have a downtrend here right now. We were a bit in the correction, and now we are trying to continue the trend. But gold is also influenced by Euro USD, the rate decision this afternoon. So stand on the sideline. Don't trade this right now. Even we see point of control is here at $1,778. So I'm speculating that we finally go back to the point of control, but the risk is too high about the rate decision this afternoon. So it's better, first of all, the first principle you have to follow as a trader: protect your money and respect your money. You know, millions and millions of people around the world are suffering about not having any penny to live. Kids must die. People must die. People lose their home. So have respect about your money. You trade here in the market. This is an ethic topic, and we are traders. We are real traders. We respect people. We treat each other with respect and love, and we respect our accounts. So therefore, protecting your money is the first principle you have to follow as a private trader. And this is a thing of your own character. So this is what you have to ask yourself, guys. So in crude oil, we are waiting for a deeper correction than we can fulfill our rules. Actually, small correction, nothing to do for us. So now I have time to answer a bit your questions, and I will open the chart, and we'll start in Euro Australian dollar. Euro USD, I talked already. So let's go to Euro Australian dollar. I have a trade open in Euro USD. So first of all, just quick, this was a loser. Why? You know, we had a stop loss higher, but I realize we have trend candles, they are working against of us. So therefore, I traded this morning my stop, and I got out with a small loss. Yeah, and this is protect your money. If you realize you're sitting in the wrong bus, then go out and wait for the next bus, which is similarly or apparently driving in your direction, which means trend here in British pound, New Zealand dollar, trend is still valid. It's still young. We are still in a correction because we have no trend continuation yet, which means we are waiting for the next balance candle, and then we can go short again. So on your watch list, British pound, New Zealand dollar, by the way, okay? So now Euro USD, Euro Australian dollar, you wanted to ask. You asked me, Yeah, so we are still in this trade in euro Australian dollar, because you see that's the trend, move, correction, and you see we followed the rules strictly, not if we are, not when we are in the mood. And you see that was the first shot, that was a loser. Re-entry is a duty principle. Sold half the position when we fulfilled the hit quote, and now we let the winners run. Okay, because actually we had a big move, yeah, and now we are a bit in the correction, but there is nothing to do. Okay, even the point of control is lower, the trend is still valid. So we trailed the stop loss into profit. We cannot lose money. Stop interpreting. You are on the right side of the chart. You don't know what happens next. You cannot know, because you are not big enough. You don't have influence to the market. So just follow the plan and let the winners run. If the price will come back and will take us out from this trend, then trend is still valid, still a young trend. In the correction, wait for rule number 4 and do it again. That's the duty and that's the principle we have to follow. So, Bapan, I learned trading from your price action trading school. I complete 40 videos. What happened next? Please tell me. Love from India. Greetings to India, by the way, Bapan. The best idea is you follow this morning briefing show every day. And if you want, you can follow our live trading room. It's on Twitch. So this is that's the link if you want. So here in YouTube as well. And for those guys that are interested on that, you can follow me for the rest of the day. I give you an update 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. So you can follow here in this live trading room. And then, Bapan, you can learn trading more here with Admirals and with myself if you think it's a good idea for you. So routine, learning by doing, following the rules, that's the most important thing. So guys, my question for you today, I have an interesting question. As maybe it is interesting. So Anna, if you're ready for Rumble, we can open the poll of today. And the question of today is drum rolls. I guess my Anna is sleeping right now. Oh, no, no, she doesn't. Okay, when do you want to become successful in trading? The question is when? When do you want to become successful in trading? First, latest in 1 year, during the next 3 months, or I don't have a plan. So that's, think about really carefully about that, okay? So I have on my watch list for this trading day, still again, Euro Canadian dollar. Why? This happens. Look, point of control. Our normal price is very far away, here up at 155.83. So we have a lot of space to go up, which means we have to do it again. So we had a first shot that was a loser. The re-entry was a duty. We made partial profits, and now the price came back and took us out here. But the trend is still valid, as you can see here. So now there was a bit of balance candle, but please, we have rate decision this afternoon. Okay, so wait for it. And if we have bit of balance candles, then we can do it again. But 2 balance candles in a row is more than a sign that the price is still going down. So by the way, we have a big support zone or volume zone here. So it is possible that the price will going down there, because prices are working from volume to volume zone. Where the price feels comfortable, the price is going to. So just wait. As long as the trend will not break with a close below the last 0.3, we have to confess, or we have to speculate that the trend continuation will go up, okay? So the question of today is called, when do you want to become successful in trading? The latest in 1 year, during the next 3 months, or I don't have a plan. I will talk a little bit about that. So, and next one is Euro New Zealand dollar. We have the similar situation. Actually, there was no trend continuation. Therefore, there was the perfect entry. We sold part of half a position and now we get out. And with a profitable trade, because we trailed the stop into profit after you had partial profits. It makes no sense to have a loser after you have partial profits. That's not logically. Okay, so now it's still euro in it. Wait until the press conference is over this afternoon, and then we have to do it again. As long as the trend will not break, which will happen down 167, we have to speculate about to do a trend continuation. So we have to do it again. And you see, we are exactly at the point of control right now. So let's do it again this afternoon. We will do it in the Twitch room, in our live trading room. So let's check our running trades right now. And we have to start with the Australian dollar, Swiss franc. So, and we are still on track to our point of control, which is down 0.66400. So the trend is still valid. Trend is still valid. There is nothing to do. So if you want, you can trail a soft, no, that's not. You can trail your soft stop here, the last 0.3. That could be a good idea to trail a soft stop, not the hard stop. Let the hard stop into the profit by the entry. So wait for it. I would do that. Then we are still in Australian dollar, Japanese yen. We sold already half the position. Point of control is is up, sorry. It's up. And as you can see, look, that's the best proof when I tell you prices are working from volume zone to volume zone. Look where the price were rejected. Exactly this volume zone. It comes from the past, guys. That's volume zones, yeah? So you see where the price rejected, but a trend continuation is still more likely than a trend break. So let's wait. We made money. Worst case, we get out in plus. Then we had another profit and a profitable winner. And that's really cool, guys, okay? Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, still in. Here we have a point of control quite far down at 181. So we have a lot of space to go. And unfortunately, there was a trend break. Here was the trend break. No, there was a trend continuation. No, the trend break will happen above the last 0.3 here. So which means let's work with the soft stop here. Soft stop means it's a mental stop. And only if you have a close above that, then you have a trend break and then you can trail the stop. Because we had already partial profits, we cannot lose money anymore. Let it go, please. Especially the point of control is still far away. Euro Canadian dollar. Yeah, this is still on the watch list. I talked already. Euro Swiss franc, one of our best trades, still on track, look, to the point of control. Hopefully we will reach it today or maybe tomorrow, so I can give you next proof that we come out of the green zone, go back to the point of control. So hopefully we can do it. And of course, a soft stop is maybe a good idea to trail it here. And yeah, let it go. Hopefully, then we can celebrate it that we did everything really, really fine. So Euro New Zealand dollar, we are waiting for the next re-entry I talked about. British pound Swiss franc, here we go. You see, it's a good idea because point of control is up, lower are high volume zones on the lower side. So, and of course, here is the same. You say first loss, second loss, third loss, and now we have a winner. Now that's the winner. As I said, re-entry is a duty. So we had partial profits. Now price is going back a bit. Stop losses in profit. If the price will take us out here, then the trend, let's draw it. Move, correction, move, correction, and move, which means 1, 2, it's our second possible idea to get a re-entry. And that's the duty, guys. And maybe it is possible that the price will go back to our point of control, but then we are within a correction zone because the trend will break above the last 0.3 here. And as long as this will not happen, that we have a trend break, we have to speculate that the price will continue to the lower side. So just keep an eye on it, please, okay? Can I ask about your indicator of point of control? Yes, that's really easy. It's not free of charge, by the way, 199 euros. So go on my homepage, please, dowhout-trading.com. Where is it? So here is it. And you can, of course, switch to the English version here. Then you will find a contact formula, and then you can send me a contact and I give you the link, okay? So British pound, Japanese yen, still on the watch list. Nothing to do, guys, nothing to do. You know, we have a lot of space to go. Point of control is so far away. We have to do it. And now we are in the next correction. We made partial profits. We had a first winner. Now we have a second winner, and now let it go. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. Same. We are here, bit now back in loss because I worked with a soft stop here because we are so far away from the point of control. But now I had a close above my soft stop, which means I have to cut a possible loss. So I trail the stop. And so at worst case, it's a zero game. Yeah, but I cannot lose money. And that's the most important point. So if they will get us out, I have to do it again. And last one, which is still running, is US dollar, Canadian dollar. There is nothing to do, guys. Absolutely nothing. Okay, let me just... So, okay, so we have still an uptrend. The trend will break where I have my stop loss right now. And you know, our final target is point of control, is up there at 131. That's the final target where we want to go. And we have to leave. We have to keep it going. Okay, so let the winners run. Don't intervene. Give the price the chance and give the trend the chance to do what it has to do. So yesterday, my prediction cat Japanese yen buy signals is correct for short-term trade. That was Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Let's see. So I guess you for short yesterday. My prediction catching buy signals is correct for short-term trade. Yes, for short-term. So the question is, Moonstar, the question is, do you have rules for that? Or is it just based on your opinion? That's the bigger question. So, you know, as a private trader, you cannot influence. It's just only your perception. So do you have rules for that long entry yesterday? Yes or no? rules you tested, you have a back test, you can prove with mathematical calculations, with numbers in your hand. If you cannot do that, then it was a coincidence. And in the long run, you cannot make money with coincidence. Of course not. So if you have rules for that, be happy and do it again. If not, then you should think about your trading style. Okay? Just only my humble opinion about that. So, is it okay to join one of the running trades when it's finished the correction? Marie-Louise, if you follow the rules, it is. Just only follow the rules. When we are finished with the trade, we have the rules again, we have the next signal, then we have to do it again. Then it's okay. Okay, could you please analyze the pair US dollar Swiss franc in 4-hourly chart? Sure, of course. US dollar Swiss franc. US dollar Swiss franc. So first of all, we had a loser because the trend we are not continuing. So we are around the point of control, which is not so really the best thing. So, but we have still a downtrend. Move, correction, move. So there was no trend continuation there, which is really important. So there is the correction, and there were a bit of balance candles here. The point is, yeah, that we are strictly on the way to the point of control again. And this is not the best idea to make a trade there, because you see it was a first winner basically because we reached the last point 2, but there was not a chance to see the trend continuation. So that is my analysis. So as you can see, there were balance candles here. That was yesterday. And yeah, maybe the target is the point 2 here again, but the point of control is still in my way. And I guess it's not the best idea here to do that in that way. So I'm new here in your Zoom. I just joined this week, so I don't get any signals from you this week. No problem. Follow the show or maybe come to the Twitch room afterwards, and then you can ask whatever is in your mind. Thanks for being here and join with us this session here. Okay. And maybe tomorrow and maybe next week and next week and next week, we can do it together. Okay, so there was a question, who is your mentor before? I have 4 mentors. And my oldest mentor is Michael Vogt, the author of the great book of Dow Theory here in Germany. I know him for 20 years right now, and he's my private teacher. He's my still mentor, and I have 3 other mentors. They supporting me. This is one mentor I have for my asset management, where I have to handle really huge money accounts with millions on it. So then I have a technical mentor is coming from Austria. And since 3 years, I have a spiritual mentor. He taught me a lot about life and about how I treat and how I can plant good seeds, that everything happens in my life what I want that happens. And I can confirm right now, after 3 years, it is so. I plant good seeds and everything is fine in my life, better than the years before in my life. Okay, so new trading ideas, as I said, still on the watch list: Euro Canadian dollar and Euro New Zealand dollar. So let me give us still an advice for the question of today. When do you want to become successful in trading? The latest in 1 year, we have 45%, exactly the same during the next 3 months, 45%, and 9% says, I don't have a plan. So, you know, we talked about diversification for that, and we need time horizons, we need real goals. So if you don't have a plan, then I can give you a guarantee. Without a plan, you will never become successful. And I guess in your normal life, you would never work without a plan. You make your job because you know at the end of the month you get your salary. But in trading, interestingly, we don't have a plan. That is not okay. So, because if you don't have a plan, you can never reach a special goal. And only if you have a plan, and the plan must include a special date. When do you want to become successful? There must be a date, maybe not the day, but a month or a year. Because without this goal in your focus, where do you want to go? And you waste your lifetime. And you know, guys, look, the hourly glass, time is ticking. You don't know when your stop is there in your private life. We only have this one life, only one life on this planet. You have to respect it, guys. So set a plan and set a date. When do you want to become successful? Because this could be a really strong why. Because every day you don't follow your plan and you don't have the date in your mind, you cannot stick to the rules. Because you know, if you want to become successful at this special date, you know you have to stick to rules every day. Because every day you fail, your goal moves away. And guys, that's stupid. That's really stupid. Because you don't know how long you will live on this planet. Set a date and set a plan. And if you say during the next 3 months, then you have to be really strong. So what does it mean to become successful? I don't ask you, when do you become rich? You know, that's stupid, because being rich is a kind of interpretation. So if I ask maybe here our Indian guys, for example, Bapan, for example, or maybe one of the other guys here from India, and they say, I give you 1,000 euros, then they will say, oh, I'm rich right now. So if I say to Alexander here in Germany, here you have 1,000 euros, you say, okay, great, fine. But becoming rich is kind of interpretation. I ask you, when do you become successful? And being successful in trading means, sticking to rules, keep your account in balance, and have more profitable winners than losers, which is based on sticking to rules, being disciplined, and having a date in your mind. When do you become successful in trading? And guys, this is the most important thing ever. So now you have a chance. You can trade by yourself, or maybe you can go on the homepage of Admirals. We have copy trading there. If you say you are good enough, you can confirm there. You can join there, that you can share your signals, or you can follow other traders on the new copy trading of Admirals. Or maybe you say, I will learn it by yourself. Okay, guys, that was my part for today. I'm looking forward to see you into our Twitch room for the rest of the day. Latest tomorrow again, 8:30, right before. I want to say thank you for your time, for your precious lifetime. I wish you a wonderful day. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you tomorrow.